Welcome back. This is Lee Fritz. I'd like to illustrate that stretch command in your editing program on the IntelliQuilter. I'm going to open up a pattern and choose the default settings because for editing it doesn't matter so much. I'm in a catalog here of designs that I have freehand quilted. I'm going to choose one that has enough organic stuff in here. I know there's something I can edit. And what I want to do first is to choose something to split. And I don't see split on the first screen, it shows up on the second screen. So now it's ready for me to choose something to split, which I never do without zooming in. Now this is an interesting little tree, but I bet you I can fix him up. Look at how rough that part is and how smooth that one is. You notice when I zoomed in, I kept touching the screen right in the place where I wanted my focus. Now my first thing is going to be to split part of this pattern. I'm going to choose a split point here. I'm going to split it. I have to complete that command. Split here and choose it again, and I'm going to split here. Let's put it right there in the corner. Now what I want to do is copy this portion, and it gives me as my first command the opportunity to move it. And then before I get too far away, let's just leave that for the moment and delete this one. Yes, I'm going to delete it. Now I'm going to modify and choose this again. My default command is always going to be move, and I'll take this anchor point and snap it in here. Now I'm a little far away from my other point. So stretch command is what I want next. I could rotate it, but this is even easier. So the first point is to touch an anchor point that's going to be my pivot. And then it wants to know what else I am going to work with, and this is my other command, my other anchor point. Now I could zoom it in here. Let me step back from that screen a little. And I've got these bubblies. I want something not quite as predictable or redundant, so I'm going to go back to that point that's not my pivot, and I'll just play around and see till I kind of like the look of the curve I'm going to get. I kind of like that. I think I'll stop there. And now I have too much line, so I'm going to stay with the split command, and I want to zoom in again. And I'm going to choose a spot right up about here to split. I don't want it too long. I'll go back a little bit instead and make a jump in join. So there's the split, and if I did it right, I'm going to be able to delete out this little area. And yes, I do want to delete that. And now I want to combine my patterns, and I know this one ends with the E here and the S begins here for that one, so this is the first one that I need to choose. And I'm going to add it to this one. And I don't think I'm done. If I were to zoom out full, I'd see that I haven't combined it to the rest of my pattern. So turn the zoom off, and I will choose the rest of the pattern. And remember I had that little section? Uh-oh, I don't have the right portion to join. I have this red line that tells me I am not in the right place. So I don't want to combine that. Let's go back a step. I'm going to exit. Let's start again. Let's combine this one to this one to this one to this one. And now I don't have any red lines telling me I've got a faulty join. In fact, if I want to double check, I can go all the way back and see no red lines, so I can finish that off. I'm all done. I've got a complete design with a better piece of foliage there. Thank you.